it's been quite a while since I've actually filmed a video. Today we're going to go scout some locations for upcoming events. I will be going to Fort Bridger, just scout that location just a little bit. And then we'll be headed to Kemmerer for a music festival this weekend. We'll go up and look, scout out the tent, see where some good photographic angles are. Here we go. Well, we made it to Fort Bridger. I'm scouting the location right now because these fields that are around me and behind you, let me spin you around real quick. All of these fields, all of that field, everything that you see is going to be surrounded by canvas tents, mountain man, trappers. It's going to be a lot of horse trading, a lot of selling, a lot of meeting up with people, activities, fun. And you go out around side in behind those stone buildings, there's going to be even more. There's a road that goes in along behind there, and there's just going to be hay fields and hay fields full of these tents and these mountain men. Fort Bridger is a town of about, I don't know, 200-300 people, but when they fill this place up, get all the tourists, the locals, get everybody in here, packed in here, you're talking about 15,000, 20,000 people. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna get the camera out, take a couple photographs, and then we're gonna just move on. So to my right, we've got a couple of handcart replicas, and over here we've got a nice covered wagon. Part of that's replica. I think part of that's original. As you can see, it's got the wooden hubs on it. So I'm gonna see if I can't make a couple images here. Got a little bit of construction going on over here. So we're gonna try and avoid getting that in there. And also we're gonna try and keep from getting any of these modern signs in. So as I go about that, if I can get any of these to look good, I'll put it up on screen right here. This picture surprised me a little bit, and to show you what I mean, let's zoom in a little bit. Look at all that chromatic aberration. I mean, it's here, it's here, it's here. I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's everywhere. And this is the only image of the day where this happened. You can see how purple that is. And to get rid of that, I had to crank the adjustment so hard that I couldn't use the global setting because it would turn the hardware yellow, as you can see here. So what I did was I wound up painting all of the aberration that I could find, and I even missed some doing that. But anyways, after I painted it all, this is the final image. Well, I knew Fort Bridger was going to be a short trip because there's not a whole lot to pre-visualize here, just a bunch of empty fields and of course the buildings and what do we call that? Historic relics. Just the buildings and other historic relics here, and descriptions of what the property was used for. So anyway, we're done here. Took about half an hour. Now it's time to move on to Kemmerer for so I can get some pre-visualization and some photography up there at the venue for the upcoming music festival this weekend. I got down here to take a photograph of the pavilion behind me. And so I put the Action 6, which I'm holding right now, I put it on this rail right here. And then I thought better of it because I know who I am, and I know that I'm the kind of person to forget those sorts of things. Well, lo and behold, I get back to the car and my gear bag, I left my gear bag clear back over by the hand carts. So hopefully it's still there. We'll go find out. Yep, there it is. Right there. I tell you what, I'd forget my head if it wasn't part of my, wasn't attached to me. Let's go, bag. Dodged a bullet anyway. And that's a wrap in Fort Bridger. I'm standing in the middle of the road in Carter, Wyoming, which is just north of Fort Bridger there. Town's got some character, and one of these days I'm going to get up here and I'm going to get some photographs of this place, but today's not that day. I just thought I'd stop here, make a little video note, and get on my way, because we still got to get to Kemmerer. So if you look up in the distance, you'll see, maybe right there. Yeah, right there-ish. That's the old power plant. That's the coal mine that powers it. And this is the site of the new nuclear plant. All right, we made it to Kemmerer. I'm testing out some new equipment, and we're going to keep working out that this week, but because we got the big music festival this weekend here in Kemmerer. They renamed this, or maybe it's always been Herschler Triangle Park, but everybody I ever talked to always called it Triangle Square. So here we are at Triangle Square in Kemmerer, Wyoming. Right now, you're not going to see anything related to the music festival because there just isn't anything. It comes together, they put it together like that, and boom. So I'm going to be here today setting up a couple of match cuts, and let me show you something. This is the square. That big cement pad over there, that is where the tent gets set up. I was hoping to be able to get my camera out and take some photographs so that I could, like get a position to where I would be able to photograph like the whole band without missing stuff like in the back corners, like percussion or things like that. But as you can see, the tent is not set up yet. Some other things. No trip to Kemmerer is complete without a stop at the J.C. Penney Mother Store. Founded in 1902, right here at Kemmerer, Wyoming. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Just lets you know that you can start a business anywhere, and you never know what's going to happen. Okay, let's go inside. Hello. would be the J.C. Penney home. As you can see, it's fairly modest. But yeah, he was a 1-minute walk from his place of business. Here's the old Opera House building, and next to it has been restored with a couple of apartments. I'm glad to see this one getting restored because, yeah, it just sat there. It started falling apart, and just watching some people putting some money into this, getting it back together, that's pretty darn cool. I've got a friend in town. He said I could car camp in his driveway, so we are good to go on that front. I'm gonna take a couple photographs right now, and I'm standing in front of the old Opera House, and like I said, I love that they're putting this back together, putting some money into it. Here we go. We definitely got to get this. All right, this is this ladder was out when I first pulled up, and they apparently put it inside. Now he's back out. What I love about this angle right here is that you've got shadow over here, you've got light over here, high contrast, and then you've got the shadow with the natural stone working along that wall right there. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. This looks like something that might work well in black and white because of all the contrast that I can get into it. So I'm gonna get over here, take a shot, see what we got.